France's new foreign minister Jean-Marc Ayrault, who is formerly the prime minister, is in China and has met with Chinese Premier Keqiang. At a press conference, Ayrault and his counterpart Wang said they have confidence in ties between the two countries and sees great potential for further development. For China, one focal point is trade.
There was a time when China was close to the world and isolated from the world system. But 100 years later, China is no longer what it once was. China is now the second largest economy in the world and the biggest in trade in goods, and is the biggest trade partner for 130 countries. China has become a key power in firmly maintaining world systems, including the global system of free trade. These facts, which are seen by all, we don't want some to still look at China with prejudices, or people who want to reverse the historical trend.
China is urging the EU to automatically give it market economy status by the end of this year, which is mandated in its deal with the World Trade Organization. But European Union lawmakers recently voted against it, saying China's excess production capacity and cheap exports are hurting EU jobs. Though it was an unbinding move, it sends a worrying signal that one of the world's most important trade relations is at risk of deteriorating.
In recent years, Europe has been a pioneer in promoting freedom and openness of trade, stressing credit and the rule of law. We hope and believe that in the 21st century, the European Union will make the wise and right choice when it comes to the question of whether we should be open or exercise protectionism in trade, whether we should keep a promise or break a promise. China has only one simple, clear, and reasonable request on this: please keep your promise.
Meanwhile, the French foreign minister also commented on the talks taking place in Vienna this week on the conflict in Syria.
The meeting on the Syrian issue in Vienna tomorrow is part of the efforts for a political resolution to the Syrian problem. There are two preconditions for a peaceful solution to the crisis. All sides should abide by the ceasefire agreement, and we need to make sure humanitarian aid can be properly distributed. France and China share the same objective on the Syrian issue.
One echoed this sentiment, saying that Middle East countries have a distinctive and important place in China's diplomacy, and that Beijing has maintained and developed friendly relations with all in the region.
All Middle Eastern countries hope that and welcome China to play a bigger role in the region. We have been offering Syrian refugees at home and abroad humanitarian aid. We will continue to make efforts in this. We will also do our part in the reconstruction in Syria after an official peaceful resolution is realized.
The two ministers also agreed to enhance high-level exchanges aimed at increasing political trust and to make good use of various exchange mechanisms. They also agreed to seek an integration of economic plans. Keqiang, CCTV.